Every day I get on the internet, it's a new content creator, it's a new influencer, a new person getting G'd, and it's out of pocket. So we're collecting those moments, not to shame brands, not to attack creators, but to break down what happened, compare experiences, and figure out what's good business. Because the more we share our stories, the easier it becomes to recognize bad business, negotiate better deals, and build a higher standard for how content creators show up. Welcome to Out of Pocket, it's your boy CEO Fox. We got our girl, Miss Juanita James. I was calling her Mama Bear JJ, AKA, you feel me? She's out of Arizona. She's a content creator and she's smart. She's smart, man. She done learn me something, you know what I'm talking about? Let's check out this clip with JJ, AKA Mama Bear JJ.
Looking ahead, I will not be featuring this brand in any of my videos anymore. As a small creator who's very much learning as she goes, there's something that happened to me recently that I want to talk about just in case some small creators are unaware. Recently, I had a...
What they did to you, sis? What they did recently with the, because we came to hear it, and you know what I'm saying? Elaborate on the people. I'm trying to build it up so, you know, I could make it a little more intense and make people salivate for what they did. What they did to you, girl? What they did to you, JJ?
A brand download my video, edit it, and then repost it to their page without my permission.
Without your permission. They stealing from you. You know how much that costs, right? When they take from you, it costs $65. Our girl Strawberry told us that before. You copyright your video, you make sure that it's copyrighted, and then you tell them to take it down because you got it copyrighted. It costs how much, class? $65. Let's go.
And if your gut says, you are correct, because that's completely illegal. I want to break this down because I think that a lot of creators think that if a brand tags you or gives you credit, it's fine.
It's not fine. You know why it's not fine? Because they're making money off of it. So if they're making money off of it and they give you credit, then guess what? You should get $1. They should give you some money if they gave you credit for it and they're making some money. But you can't make any money off it because you don't have any leverage, and the leverage that you would have is being able to say you own it, it's mine. But because it's not yours and they know that it's not yours, and they know, well, it's not that it's not yours, is that you can't claim it because you haven't went through the official channels. They know that. You dig? So guess what they gonna do? They gonna play in your face. Not my good sis JJ, but they gonna play in your face. You feel me? Let's learn from JJ.
They call it community collaboration. It's harmless. It's not. The moment you create content, you own the copyright.
You definitely own it, and guess how much it costs to make sure that you can prove you own it? Let's say it again. $65. So for $65, you can make sure that you can prove that you own the copyright to whoever you need to prove it to X, Y, or Z. And our girl JJ is helping us dissect all of the steps and all the things that you need to know before. Let's continue.
Automatically. So if a brand downloads your video, edits it, crops it to isolate their product, and then repurposes it, that's called derivative use.
That's called derivative use. We got a new vocabulary word of the day. It's called derivative use. Let's go, my good sis, good looking for the vocabulary word. Derivative use. This is derivative use. Here it is right there. Let's go.
Which requires authorization. Even if it's organic, even if it's just for the community, still commercial use.
It's still commercial use. You're still getting $1 off it. When it's commercial use, you're making money off of it. If you're making money off of something I created, I would like some. You feel me? I'm owed some because you wouldn't be making that money if it wasn't for me. So, derivative use.
So in this case, this page seems to have a pattern of doing this with small content creators and labeling it as community collaboration.
Yeah, because y'all want to be more famous than rich. Y'all rather be seen than actually paid. Y'all want to be more popular than you want to be paid. And it shows by how you continue to let them get away with this. But not my good sis Juanita. She said, no, I will not have that. I don't like that. And if you like what I'm doing, pay me my money. Pay me my money.
This is why it is so important that you understand your rights as a small creator, not just get so excited and giddy about a feature.
No, don't get so excited about a feature because somebody noticed you. Wow, yeah, they were looking at you the whole time. You're somebody's muse, right? You just have to understand how you could pivot and use that. If somebody's looking at you, if a big label notices you now, or a big brand notices you now, you have to know that you're on the right path, but also, how do I have to pivot? What do I have to do in order to get that audience, in order to do this? And a lot of it be you not knowing the business that you're in, you not knowing all of the systems that you need, the business side of what you're doing. And you need to know that in order to scale, in order to get bigger, in order to get the audience that you're reaching, in order to not be a small creator anymore.
As soon as I noticed they had done this with my content, I immediately messaged them about the issue. We went back and forth a little bit. Eventually, we moved over to email, where a formal agreement was sent over to me.
So, what does that tell you? That tells you that they have agreements for you. They know that they're supposed to do this, but because the average content creator does not know that they're supposed to do this, it's a free reign. This is like the Wild Wild West, and I'm trying to say, hey, don't let them rob you like that. Don't let them touch you. And y'all letting them touch you. Matter of fact, y'all outside butt naked. Y'all outside with no clothes on, no protection, no underwear. You feel me? Getting hurt, getting your private parts hurt because you don't have nothing to protect it. Get some protection.
Which to me says they have some type of formal process here. They just didn't put it in place when it came to my video.
And they won't. That's your job. That's your job to go the lengths to talk to them. I've been, this is a little side tidbit. These things work excellent. This is like a little citronella brand. It has like a little slight citronella. I have not been getting bit because I've been wearing these things. Shout out to this brand. You feel me? Let's continue on.
Potentially to other videos. But the part that stung the most was they said that they love my content, see my creativity, which says to me, you're watching me, you're seeing what I'm doing, you see when I tag you. But the agreement that they sent over,
right. It's gonna be trash because the average content creator doesn't know their rights, don't know when they're being violated. They just feel. They're just going off of vibes. They're just going off of, I don't feel like this happened, that it didn't go my, it's business, okay? It's business. And the bigger brands are gonna continue to get over on y'all until y'all know y'all business, and y'all don't. Our good sis is trying to help us. I'm trying to help us by exposing that we know, and having an actual conversation to just talk about it and talk about it openly and freely. But until we actually know the rights, we actually have some standard operating procedures, you feel me, for ourselves. We have a little framework that I'm not gonna let them do this. I'm gonna make sure that my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. It's gonna keep happening to us. You feel me?
no. And that right there is the part that I want creators to understand. Being seen and being compensated are not the same thing.
Y'all want to be more famous than rich. Y'all want to be more famous than rich. It's gross. Y'all want to be seen and not paid. I don't know how it happened or when it happened, but the reason why I keep quoting it, this is one of my favorite rappers, my man Pusha T. He was talking to people and he said, y'all want to be more famous than rich. And I said, yes. That was this week's Out of Pocket moment. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen deals like this? Have you been offered something even crazier, or do you think this one was actually fair? Drop your experience in the comments so we could compare notes. The goal is to build a shared understanding of what good business looks like and create a better standard for us. Until next time, keep your contracts close and your receipts closer.
Why haven't you called local social?